Alright, first off, click subscribe, click like please, as my son Conway says I'm supposed to say. So today, I've had a busy weekend. I had a lot of family over, branded all my cows on Saturday, and then I wasn't feeling well. But today I'm going to go out in Escudilla. I might be a little ambitious. I'm trying to make it up to these meadows, this big bowl, almost on the top in the wilderness. But I'm going the really rough, hard way. I've been up this way twice, and every time I do it, I say I'm not going to do it again. But I also find sheds every time I do it. So we'll see if I could. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. All right, here's a shed. I haven't even got to where I'm looking yet. I just got lucky. It's a nice 6-point brown. Well, a smaller 6-point brown, but still got a little weight to it. If you look, I'm walking through these thick aspens, and I just stumbled across it. Pure luck. But hey, at least I found something. These aspens are horrible, but if you're walking on the burn in Escudilla, that's part of walking on the burn. Alright, you got the thick aspen, but you also have the giant piles of rocks to cross. This is a really rough area. I usually find some sheds, but last year I didn't come because it's so rough. But this year I decided to give it a try. And you gotta cross like 3 or 4 of these big piles of rocks. I'm fairly close to where I want to be, but not close enough. I'm running out of time. I gotta be home by 2. And I got a late start today because I wanted to sleep in. But, so I'm gonna have to go the easier way. There's a much easier way to go where I was kind of trying to go. But a lot of it's on a trail. This way, I always find sheds on the way, but it's really rough. I always remember why I don't do this every year when I try to do it again. But I did find a nice 6-point brown. And who knows, I might find another one on the way out. But I still got a lot of rough country to even get out. I'll take the Escudilla trail and next time and get to where I want to go a lot easier. Whew. I'm way up here though and it's rough. Yeah, here's where I'm at. You can see a lot of country, a lot of rocks and aspens now to walk through. Sometimes those rocks move and turn and they're gotta watch, make sure you don't hurt yourself. Alright, I think I'm getting close to getting back. I'm back in easier to walk area. I just jumped up some mule deer. I got a picture of them, not very good. A bunch of does, probably about 6 or 8 of them. Earlier I jumped up some bulls, not far from where I found the antler. I always jump up some bulls in that area. That's one reason I like to go this way. Alright, that was a rough hike. I knew it was going to be rough when I started. I don't even know why I tried to go that way, but I've been that way twice and the other way once. It's really rough, hard hike. Still fun though. And I did find one brown shed, a nice one, a 6-point. Got a little weight to it, probably a 300-ish bull. So, not bad. Alright, just for fun, I threw a tape on this one real quick too. And you could kind of look at it and guess about how big it is. Not much curve to them, but the third is actually really big compared to most. Sword's not that big though. And small 6, very small welltail. How big is he? He is about a 292 bull. That's using a 36-inch spread. So he could be, I was guessing just under 300 when I picked it up. How was that Escudilla on that little hike? I parked right about here somewhere. And then I kind of headed on up. And right in here is where I always see some bulls. And I was right below this little cliff. And it's a little bit open. Not real open, but a little bit open, and that's where I found the antler. My goal is to get right in here. There's some nice meadows in there, and I usually pick some up in there. In here, but I only made it to like right here, and then all those aspen and rocks and everything, and I turned around and just kind of worked my way back. And those deer are always hanging out right in here is where I kind of ran into them. Well, that's where I went. The easier way to get to those meadows is by just taking the trail. If you look, these are the meadows I was trying to get to. And you can just take the regular trail to the fire tower right here. Once you get to the fire tower, you just bushwhack it to these two meadows.